You watch them take sharp feedback without flinching, and you wonder why correction feels like an attack to you, but fuel to them. That hot flush you feel isn't immaturity or weakness. It is an ancient survival code firing to protect your standing in the tribe. You notice that when someone points out an error, they don't stiffen or look away. They actually lean in, closing the physical distance. They step back and treat their own work like a separate object, standing next to the critic to inspect the flaw together. You notice they implement the change immediately, bypassing the usual friction of ego recovery or the need to process the emotional sting. You realize how exhausting it is to constantly defend a fortress that doesn't need to exist, protecting an image that isn't really you. Your defensiveness does not mean you are weak or broken. It simply means your biological instinct is working exactly as it was designed. The difference isn't the thickness of their skin, but the deliberate separation they place between their inner self and their external output. You notice they engage strictly with the data of the feedback, completely ignoring the tone of delivery or the person giving it. They will often bypass the polite voices in the room to seek out the harshest critic, hunting for the one honest signal. They have successfully severed the invisible link between their daily output and their human worth, leaving their identity safely out of reach. Your output is not a measure of your soul. It is simply evidence of where your skills happen to be right now. Your brain naturally treats verbal disagreement as a physical threat, hijacking your nervous system to defend your social survival at all costs. But genuine curiosity floods the brain with chemicals that block fear, because you cannot be terrified and fascinated at the exact same moment. Curiosity acts as a powerful anesthetic to the sting of the ego, turning a painful personal attack into an interesting mechanical puzzle. You notice they never carry emotional residue from the interaction. 5 minutes later, they are laughing with the person who just critiqued them. They talk about their past mistakes with absolute zero embarrassment, viewing them only as old data that helped them reach this moment. They understand that correction is merely an update to their software, never an attack on the hardware of who they actually are. There is an immense relief that comes when you stop needing to be right and start needing to be effective and evolving. You are allowed to feel the sharp sting of the moment before you find the lesson. The pause does not make you weak. You do not have to toughen up your defenses. You simply have to loosen the suffocating grip you hold on your own image. Real peace arrives the moment you stop trying to prove you are finished and accept that you are always in progress. They treat negative feedback like a missing puzzle piece they were searching for, rather than a weapon designed to hurt their pride. The goal was never to be perfect instantly. The goal is the speed of your evolution and how quickly you can adapt. You notice that when they hear something is wrong, their face shows genuine curiosity instead of the shame you are used to feeling. Criticism finally allows you to see the dangerous blind spots your ego was hiding from you, protecting you from your own stagnation. You begin to treat the error as something you simply did, not something you are, and that small shift changes everything for you. And suddenly the world stops attacking you and starts helping you build, turning every critic into an architect of your own growth.